do some high volume recovery. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab the, just gonna do some 30s, right? So 30 rep sets. Palm up curls with first set. My right hand doesn't palm up very well. So it's just gonna be boom, boom. Yeah, see, looks like the right's just gonna be a hammer. I'm gonna have to do hammers. I can't palm up. What we got, baby? Anybody on there yet?
Yeah, we got Clerks 93, just got on. Got a little bit of an arm workout going, guys.
Just biceps only.
Biceps only? We don't do triceps?
No, because I'm doing chest tomorrow. I'll do arms again on Thursday.
Okay, you want to tell them why you do?
Yeah, I do biceps today after arm wrestling always because arm gets real tight and they get some pain in there. But if you can do arms high volume, the blood heals damaged tissue, so everything fills up full of blood.
That right arm ain't quite coming up, dear.
That's about as far as it can go. That's it.
How's that arm feel after the big caveman was pressing on that thing?
I'll tell you. Feels good. It's a little tender. It is a little tender, I'm not gonna lie. So you gotta move into something else. Normally I would have done palm up. This won't turn. So I'll end up doing another set of hammers, set of reverses, and then ropes, which we hammers again, and then probably another set of reverses. So right back to hammers.
So yes, arm wrestling for everybody. It is true. They announced before the main event last night that the next East versus West will be held at the Shaw Classic. Plans today. He's get on a plane at around 4, head home, pick up our puppies, love on them, go home and get in our pool.
Right.
Charles Gee says, woo, go Mike, you are the best.
Yeah.
Lago says, pronation is never enough. Need more than just pronation.
Like what? What else you need?
Arm strength, an awesome beard.
Yeah, I think that's probably what you need. I'm steadily making gains in everything, so.
Arm wrestling for everybody wants to know, will you compete at East versus West in August?
If they offer me a match, definitely. Definitely. Can't believe how humid it is in this little place.
Andre Volkov, will Michael work more on offense?
I mean, what's funny is I'm pulling the strongest guys in the world. And you're expecting me to change everything. I'm supposed to automatically be offensive against guys who have been offensive their whole career. I work on everything.
And he's breathing heavy because we just had a big breakfast.
Yeah.
And look at his breakfast belly. Oh.
You got my breakfast belly. Yeah. Everything is. I'm improving on everything. I'm gonna keep working on everything. But winning's what matters. Whatever it takes to win, you know.
Does Yorgi have a stronger wrist than Vitali? Is Lago Rossi 3?
I don't think so, no. That jerking stuff that he did
Was effective.
was insane. So, I damaged my arm after Vitali playing ping pong. And people don't appreciate it because this is as far as my arm supinates. I'm aggressively serving, chopping the thing, and I'm turning my arm underneath and damaging stuff back here.
And he was playing every day.
Every single day, man. Aggressive. And so I had to quit playing ping pong altogether. I mean, I might start playing left-handed. But I realized I can't play without being aggressive and being serious and try to win. And that's one of my main serves. And plus, going for forehands, I was stretching my arms full extension trying to hit and just really damaging my arm. So I think it set me back a couple of months on the integrity of everything. Although I hit new PRs, I'm gonna have to let this, you know, it's all good. Things are fine.
Charles Griss. That's a great question. My answer is a lot, but let's ask Michael. He says, how much did Devin help you?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah, just kept me calm, patient, all in, dealing with the missed call on the elbow foul. Kept me, you know, I got to stay out of it. I didn't have to get involved. Didn't spend any, you know, unnecessary energy.
Yeah. Julia says her husband is a big fan of yours. Phil Woody is on, and Jolene Clark. Hey, y'all. Charles says, I thought so. Most focused I've seen you round to round. Yeah, Devin is a very calming,
It was a calming voice for sure.
very calming voice. He talks real low to Michael, was just rubbing his arm, making eye contact. I'm telling you, he was doing some Mr. Miyagi shit over there in the corner. It was really, really cool to watch. And I was able to just try and calm my own nerves. So it was very cool. Hey, Michael, good to see you back.
You believe this shit?
In the lab. Wait, just a second. Good to see you back in the lab preparing for something big, right? This is Xavier.
Yeah, man. I mean, what about this? Is this a potential matchup?
What do y'all want? Y'all want to see? Is that a potential matchup? What do y'all think? That is one huge dude.
That's a big guy. That's a big guy. I mean, I'm sure it'd be him or Morzov. I mean, they could always put me and Jerry at each other, you know? I never know, man.
Oh, a golden chain tree. I don't know what that is, Carolina.
Yeah, breakfast is taking its toll on me.
Yeah, it is.
I wouldn't bring this heavy in a match. I've only done 90 reps.
Yeah, chat, hit that thumbs up. Would really appreciate it, guys. It just sends the feed out to more folks, and we get to find more folks get to find us. So double tap the screen if you're on your smartphone, and that'll give you a thumbs up, or just click out of chat, hit the thumbs up, and then pop back in. Really appreciate you guys. I just got to tell y'all all of the support. It is a lot of fun, though, reading the comments from the haters, because they are just going to stay on the hate train, and it is so much fun to watch them spew their ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Benzo, were you shocked to see how easy Levon handled Hermes, considering Hermes held him in the first match?
Yeah, it was super impressive. Levon came in very well prepared. Hermes had a great strategy in his training. I don't think his actual execution was the best path. He max loaded in the setup. It gave him nowhere to go on go except to just hang on for dear life and hope he gets to stop. In my opinion, you have to explode into Levon's hand. So there has to be some degree of loose load ability to attack. Hermes didn't give himself any option to attack. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know if it made a difference. Levon, insane, most relaxed and calm I've ever seen him.
Hello from the Ukraine. Knight says Alex match doesn't make sense. I'm assuming he's saying that because he is lost. Well, Michael would of course like to pull Morzov. There's just so many questions
on who's going to be able to come.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
How many sets of 30 per exercise? I had a tournament yesterday and want to try this.
So it's just 5 sets of 30. So I just don't have a lot of options here. If I'd been home, I would have done reverse curl, cable pull, a cable, palm up cable, rope, top curl, and then probably one arm preachers, and
okay.
That would have been it.
All right, I love this because Dexter, he says, what was Michael's thoughts on round one against Yorgi? Because to hear Michael tell what he actually goes through the movements is actually kind of funny. All right, Michael, go ahead and tell him what you were thinking.
Okay, so ready to go, boom, I have everything. He starts hitting, I'm like, oh, it's good, it's good. Oh, hey, shit, that's not getting worse. What the hell's happening? I don't like this. So, it was so awkward, so jerky. I went back and watched it and saw that after the third one, he started hitting, climbing, and hitting sideways, where I was just holding.
And you were confused.
Very confused.
Yeah, because you're like, what the hell is he doing?
So,
yeah.
By the time I started climbing, I was already underneath him. My palm was never coming up because this knuckle was still going, but I was here, and then he came in. I do want to rewatch the actual head-on angle. I think there's a chance when he came to pin, his shoulder crossed center, which would have fouled him out of that round, but it doesn't matter. I mean, things worked out. So, but yeah, very good strategy. Neil Pick was like, I've never seen that before in my life. Neil's been arm wrestling almost 40 years. I've never seen it.
Julia says her father works for Pine Bluff Sand and Gravel out of Arkansas.
Yeah. About an hour and a half from us.
Frank says he has cauliflower ear. Is he talking about Yorkie?
Maybe so.
Okay.
Means he's a fighter.
It is quite funny when he explains it like that because, I mean, if you can imagine being on the receiving end of that jerking and sawing, never having seen it, never having experienced it, it's definitely going to cause like, what the hell going on in your brain?
Confusion going on in my head. It's like, I've never, because once I get, bam, set, I'm normally there, right? Like the opponent. Because the constant pressure, once I hit it, when they try to pull against it, they open themselves up, and then they're forced to come in and flop, you know. But he had that. I was shocked he didn't foul. Because he was jerky. I mean, it was so jerky. It's crazy.
Knight wants to know, is a rematch with Vitali or Hermes possible this year?
It'd have to be December. Most likely. Yeah, if the powers be think it's good. I mean, so think about this. If I wanted to take my time, I could pull Gerdetcha. I could pull Svekov. I could pull Morozov.
You're just going to pull who they put in front of you.
And then I could rematch Vitaly Hermes for a shot. There's also Jerry's in the mix, right? So in the top 10, the way it still sits, you got Levon, Devin, Hermes, Jerry, Vitaly, me. You got Gennady still in there. After that, now you got Morozov. Then you got Gerdetcha. Then you got Svekov. And sitting in 11th is Zaranov. Now I just looked at the World Arm Wrestling rankings, that other ranking, and they had me ranked pretty low. And Zaranov was ranked ahead of me. So they have Levon, Devin, Hermes, Jerry, Artem, Alex, Yorgi, Vitaly, then me.
Yeah.
At 9th. They got me sitting at 9th with them. Zaranov at 10th. I believe Vitaly is definitely 4th or 5th. We have to see what happens to Jerry Vitaly. Because we know he's already beat Morozov, which is crazy. He beat Morozov. Why would he not be? That's dumb. They didn't. That's dumb. He flashed Morozov 3-0. Yeah, that's dumb.
There were opportunities for you to transition and pin him. Possibly consider what
Round 3, yeah.
what Rebecca had said a while back about working on your positioning for transition to press.
Yeah, so y'all see I'm almost pinning this way? And this is the move before the press, right? But my foot was off. I was going to have to reset my foot up because the way the stand is about 3 inches down on the ground. So I was going to have to bring my foot up 3 inches, then stand up and then press. So I was going to let him just keep bleeding because I knew the pin was going to come. The pin was going to present itself, or he was going to foul out. Round 3, because what happens is it's instinctive after me jamming in on you, even coming out, and then jamming in on you and coming out. You're like, well, his first move's going to be in. I'm just going to meet him in the center. Not what you want to do.
Please don't tell everybody again. Don't do it again.
Yeah. Once there's, we're deep in the event and you want to come forward with your shoulder, you're not going to beat me. You come towards me, I'm gonna pin you in the press.
Yeah, Alcium says you're getting center both ways now. You need to be able to stand up and transition to that press.
Yeah, I still got work to do. Still got to get stronger. But I still have a lot of room to grow, and that's exciting. And this range of motion, this strength here is getting better. Like I'll eventually be stopped here instead of out there.
Luckadoo 79. I bet you're excited to get back home to the dogs.
Man, can't wait.
Way to go, MMT. That was a great pay-per-view. Philippians 4:13.
Amen, brother. Amen. Well, guys, we still have to go to the room and pack. We got to check out 43 minutes. Actually, arms feel great. Like just getting that blood in there. Elbow feels good. Bicep feels good. I'll do a chest circuit tomorrow.
King Cloud says, Rebecca, can you tell Michael, thank you for checking up on Yorgi when he was showing discomfort? I thought the dude tore an aorta.
So what he said was his hand was pumped so much that he felt like the strap was just cutting off his hand. But you're not allowed to touch the strap.
Yeah.
So I wasn't even paying attention to the expression on his face. I was like, hey, he's not allowed to touch the strap because he's trying to take the strap off. And then they thought he was injured. but it was just his hand had got so full. He pumped. Now this man has mad endurance. Go back, watch all his matches. Lose rounds 1 and 2 and come back and win the next 3 convincingly. But yeah, I was just able to gas him. He went all out round 1 to press me.
But that whole sawing, jerking
That
motion was
too.
crazy.
And then round 2, you know, he caught the 2 elbow fouls. Round 3, like press out, press out. I mean, I had a full count. I had 1 foul, 1 false start, because I had 3 false starts. I think it was 3 false starts. I might have 1 foul and 2 false starts, because whatever. I was gonna.
If you had 1 foul and 2 false starts, that would be 2 fouls.
Then I must have had. I guess I had 3 false starts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was gonna do whatever I had to win.
Because Devin was telling you false start. He's like, false start. He's like, false start, get in that hand.
I wasn't even trying to false start. I was just trying to, that don't move, go. I was like moving on the end of don't move, right?
Mm-hmm. But there's a pause.
Yeah. But that, his hand, everything was going in round 3, like it was going.
Mm-hmm.
And then not only his hand, his arm, all his pressures were leaving him, you know, so felt good.
Well, there you have it.
All right, guys. We will, I guess tomorrow, back live for cardio.
Yeah, live in the
Back
morning.
up on-
Back to the morning grind.
All right, guys. Take care. God bless. Have a great weekend.